Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer Quest with me, Bring It Dawn. We're gonna head to Altdorf, the capital of Reichland. Let's see, Carl Franz on Deathclaw, his Griffin mount. Alright, the warriors enter Altdorf, seat of the Emperor and home to many wondrous institutions such as the University, the Engineers Guild, and the Colleges of Magic. It is a beautiful, wondrous, and terrifying city. However, for most in the party, they feel more at home here than anywhere else they have visited so far. The cosmopolitan surroundings, bumping into fellow members of their race, and meeting many other adventurers and fortune seekers, of which Altdorf is a haven, puts the warrior band at a comfortable ease they haven't experienced before. It is diametrically opposed as you can get from the hamlets of Stirland. There we go. The city sits on a confluence of rivers, creating an archipelago of islands, some big, some small. These form natural boundaries for many districts. A few of these are popular with dungeoneers and ne'er-do-wells such as your party. And so the adventurers are enjoying a flagon of ale in the courtyard of a busy tavern, mingling with like-minded adventurers and peers, when the man in black finds them. "We should talk," he says to the group, "but not here. Meet me at the Concertplace at midnight. I'll make it worth your while." He places a golden sovereign on the table. It's twice as large as a normal coin, and emblazoned with the personal seal of Karl Franz. It is the most opulent calling card your party's ever seen. The man melts into the crowd, unnoticed by the drunken mob. The sovereign certainly got your party's attention, so rather than simply getting drunk, they convene on the Concertplace, a small open square deep in the Brass District. The warriors arrive to find the area deserted. There's no sign of the man in black. "Greetings," says the man from behind, surprising all but the most acute of your company. We haven't yet been introduced. My name is Christoph Henlock. I'm the Emperor's man. Tasked with some duties it would be unseemly for personages such as the Reich Marshal and Ludwig Schwarzhelm. This way. He leads the adventurers into a bathhouse situated on the square. Schwarzhelm, I think, is the Emperor's champion? There's two... Oh, I don't remember the names now. There's two individuals that serve the Emperor, two big ones. You have the Emperor's champion and then the Reichsmarschall, which is the general, essentially. So one's a hero, one's a general. That's a lot of dialogue. Alright. The bathhouse is empty of clientele. Not a total surprise at this late hour. The adventurers do notice, amidst the steam, other men also dressed in black, but clearly armed with the slender, foot-long blades, unlike Christoph. "They belong to me," reassures the Emperor's agent. "Believe me, if I wanted you dead, you would already be," he says in a matter-of-fact way. From others, such a claim would sound like a boast. From him, it sounds like a surety. Now, down to business. The Skaven have always been a constant threat, but they've become particularly bold of late. As you know, a large migration of them is moving northwards towards Altdorf. I fear they may already be here. I don't know why yet. I have agents working on that, but before I can make a decisive move, I need to supply proof. It annoys me to say that. My word has always been all the Emperor needs, but as of late, I am not in the Emperor's favor. A noble, through his machinations, has inserted himself between me and his Majesty. He shakes his head in frustration. But that is not of your concern. My current overseer prescribes to the general consensus that the Skaven are creatures a mother uses to scare children to their beds. I need proof to allow me to protect the city and Emperor. This is where you come in. I need you to collect me some severed Skaven heads I can place in this man's office. The shock value alone should help. I'll give you a bounty per Skaven head. The more impressive the creature, the more money you'll make. Christoph hands over a parchment, a map to a Skaven lair under the observation of his men, and a list of prices. I'll return soon, and don't disappoint me. Alright, what does the fine city of Altdorf have for sale? Just some mediocre masterwork weapons, okay. Orcs and Goblins. It's interesting. I guess that'll do. Okay. The directions take the warriors to a forbidding stair that leads into the depths. Before they enter the gloom with weapons drawn, they take note of the bounties on offer for every head they take. Giant Rats 2, Clan Rats 5, Claw Leader 10, Storm Merman 20, Gutter Runners 30, Poison Wind Globadiers 30, Assassins 100, Warlord 120, and Rat Ogres 250. So we might be looking at a pretty decent sized payout. It's funny because they said it was Orcs and Goblins down here. Now what's funny is that, well, it's not funny, but she's the only one that still has the legendary weapons from the beginning of the game. I know some people don't like using them because they're overpowered, but they, I didn't have that problem. They all, everyone who had them died. Come on now. Well, that was super disappointing. Also super disappointing. Let's spread out the kills a little bit. Come on, it'll be like that. There we go. Yeah, Weight Watcher does not seem very good at what she's supposed to be good at. Should have moved him over. Yeah, missed the second attack anyway, so it would have mattered in the end. Like, why can't I cast this? Let's try intervention. Heyo. Perfection. Not as perfect. Yeah, they have 20 health, so let's hit them with a Shadow Bolts first thing. Should soften them up enough for the Warrior Priest to kill them in one hit. Overburdened. Alright, what can we get rid of? Probably all of these. I'm just gonna... Except for that. Never get rid of lightning blades. Should have just sold these. Oh well. Honestly, get rid of a couple of those. Uh-oh. No Winds of Magic that turn. Yeah, I did not position my party correctly there. Should have waited on that, actually. No, this is fine. He'll still get into position. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this dungeon. I don't know if it's like a how far we're supposed to go. Or if there's an actual end to it. I'm assuming there is. Then we could also look back, because there's another way that way. which may have been a dead end, or it's just indicating that this dungeon will never end. Who's to say? One dead rat ogre. And should be one dead storm vermin. I've got 4 shots. One of them's got a hit. Nope. Well, I mean, one of them did hit, so I wasn't wrong when I said that. Sadly, it was only the one that hit. Alright, which of these is not worth anything? We'll trash that. Trash that. Oh, here's a gray seer. This must be the final room. There's a couple ways we can handle this. Let's start with Scourge of Chaos. Start smacking this guy around. See what we can't do to the Gray Seer. Actually, I'm thinking about it. We should probably just use the Reaver Bow. Or not. Let's see what damage we can do to this guy. So I do not want to deal with the Gray Seer in any capacity. Alright. Good job, everybody. Let's see about intervention. Hey! Look at that. Oh, that should be fine. Oh. That's our Scourge of Chaos. Perfect. And this should do it. And I am victorious. Shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. Got 2 more ready for training. The adventurers climb the stairs into daylight, carrying the monstrous heads between them. A group of men swathed in black and carrying the familiar long knives seen at the baths are there to meet them. They nod curtly and then appraise the heads gathered by the group. The gold is exchanged as per the list. Kristoff thanks you for your aid and looks forward to your return to Altdorf, says one of the men, before gathering their grisly cargo and disappearing into the undergrowth. On the warriors' return to Altdorf, it takes Kristoff all of a few hours to find them despite having no arrangements to meet. I'm impressed, he says from the shadows of an alley. You managed to elude me for 2 whole hours. Looks like there are a few gaps in my network I need to plug with a few beggars. He shifts position as he changes the subject. I've shown my current superior the evidence you've gathered. The fool is still struggling to deal with the situation. So while he's dithering, I've taken steps to stop an invasion from under the ground. He looks around furtively before continuing. It's time to use their own weapons against them. I've had a trusted member of the Imperial Engineers School reverse engineer the gas contained in their glass globes that they throw at us and each other. He's used it to create a large bomb, so it'll need to be placed at a key point, a junction at a major thoroughfare my agents have located close to Altdorf's sewer network. Once the bomb is detonated, it should stem the tide of vermin, if not stop them altogether. The warriors look uncomfortable at this notion. If Kristoff has men under his command, could he not send them to do this task? The Emperor's agent shrugs his shoulders. I've never been more than honest with you, so I'll be frank now. My men are highly trained, loyal, and trusted. You are expendable, they are not. You'll be well rewarded for this task, half of which I shall give you now, the other half when you return, should you return, he says with a hangman smile. When you are fully provisioned, meet me at this location, he adds, handing over a small parchment with a detailed map drawn on. Oh, I'm close to leveling up somebody to level 6. Do I have anything to sell? Well, goodbye to these. I'm just shy. These are so valuable, I don't want to get rid of... it's worth it to level somebody up. Alright, Bright Wizard, it's your time to shine. Inferno. Wizard emits an explosion of heat, damaging anyone in an adjacent tile, including friendly warriors. There's also a chance that this attack will burn the targets. I was really hoping for that resurrect, but this'll do. Expendable and proud. Alright, he's not quite ready to level up. He is, so we'll bring these guys. Oh. Yeah, no, this'll be fine. Fine-ish. Kristoff is waiting for the adventurers at a sewer outlet by the shores of the Reich. He is accompanied by several of his black-clad agents and an Imperial engineer. By the engineer's feet is a large glass cylinder, banded in steel and ringed in brass clockwork. This is your cargo, explains Kristoff. The sewer map I gave you earlier marks where you need to place the device. You must be careful, interjects the engineer with a strong Tilean accent. The device is very intricate and somewhat fragile. Whoever carries it must be wary. Letting the gas escape before detonation could be fatal. Even a hairline fracture in the glass will do severe harm. Once you've placed the device, you must wind up the clockwork mechanism. The more you wind, the more time you'll have to escape. Don't forget to take the key with you, to stop the creatures tampering with the device before it detonates. I'd appreciate you not overwinding the device, says Kristoff. The Skaven are intelligent creatures, and the more time you give them to study the bomb, the more chance they'll have at sabotaging it. Right, you must be on your way. So I don't want him to be hit. I think the Archmage is actually the best option because of his passive. The more he casts spells, yeah. Each time the Archmage casts a spell, the chance of deflecting damage during the enemy turn is increased up to a maximum chance of 50%, and he gets Phoenix King's protection. So I think he is the choice for that. Let me actually look at the bomb, see what it says about it. Oh, he doesn't actually have it on his person, so never mind. He's gonna be just short of being killed. Intervention? Intervention? Ugh, can't get to him. That's fine. Let's go ahead and heal up her. Alright then, let's be on our way. Nice little one-shot kill. Fantastic. Actually, it's best probably if he doesn't do that. Alright, good. With all of them dead, the Archmage should be safe. A little less so now. Miss? Gosh darn it. Yeah, we can do Arcane Unforgiving. That may have been a mistake, considering the situation that we're in. Alright, hang in there, buddy. Let's Seer Wounds you. And Seer Wounds me. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter if he gets hit or not. It's only if So the first 2 steps they take each turn are safe. Every additional step taken has a chance of causing poison gas to escape the bomb, causing up to 6 wounds to the warrior carrying it, and up to 3 wounds to any other warrior within 2 spaces. Cool, and we are safe. I hate encounters. Stops you from generating any winds of magic that turn. Which is just the worst. Nice. Oh, didn't use intervention. I keep forgetting to use intervention on that guy, which is no good. I mean, just to save us a turn. Let's go take care of that guy. Alright, Expendable and Proud. The warrior carrying the device reaches the place where it has to be set. He carefully places the bomb over the culvert and starts to turn the key powering the clockwork detonator. From below and in the shadows, red eyes glare out. The Skaven have got wind that something is afoot, and they're determined to stop it. You think I care about silly old Skaven? Okay. Starting to care about silly old Skaven. Nope, I meant to do Cinder Blast back here. Nothing to it. Do you wish to turn the gas bomb key? Yeah, once. Oh, more of them are showing up. Okay. Now I understand. Ten turns is probably more than enough. I probably didn't even need to use it a second time. But here we are. So let's get out of here. Of course, you have no idea how big the dungeon is, so it's all a guessing game. Alright, the warriors enter the chamber and note an old iron rung ladder that leads out of the sewers to a manhole above, a means of escape. Unfortunately, the chamber is not empty. A Gracier stands on the eagle mosaic, in mockery of one of the Empire's great symbols. He is surrounded by storm vermin. The adventurers will have to fight through his swarm to escape. Well, that's not a big deal. Start smacking that guy around. No biggie. Alright, let's do Arcane Unforgiving. Do a damage to that guy that we can. I know. Take him out this way. Alright. Job well done. Now the warriors escape with no time to spare, emerging into the open air even as the concussive blow and deadly hiss emanates behind them. It's not long before the Emperor's agent appears. He looks pleased. "I didn't think you'd make it," he says with blunt honesty, "but I'm glad you did. Return to Altdorf soon. We may have crippled the Skaven forces, temporarily at least, but I have a feeling they are not done for yet. Those that survived will want revenge. I need you there to help prevent that." When the warriors, still breathless from their recent exertions, don't look too keen at the prospect, Kristoff flings down a large purse, the remainder of the payment. "I'll make you rich, and not just in gold. The Emperor already owes you a great debt. Maybe it's time you got a look in his private treasure vault. I'll let you think on that while I return to the city." Alright, next episode we'll return to Altdorf and do the final quest in the Reichland. Well, the second to final quest. There should be a black quest, which I think takes place in Nuln, which is the engineering city. Yep, it's almost done here, and then hopefully soon we'll be able to go back and do this black quest. Probably won't be able to do the black quest until we start exploring in Averland. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.